What are collective rights in social justice? Imagine a community fighting to keep its language, traditions, and land alive in a world that often pushes for uniformity. That's what collective rights are all about. They are rights held by groups or communities, not just individuals. These rights recognize that groups have identities, shared interests, and cultural practices that need protection. In social justice, they help communities that have been pushed aside or misunderstood to stand up for themselves. For example, some groups want to govern their own affairs. This is called the right to self-determination. It means communities can make decisions about their social, cultural, and political lives without outside interference. Indigenous peoples, for instance, often fight for this right to protect their ancestral lands and traditions. Another key part of collective rights is the ability to preserve languages, customs, and traditions. When a community's culture is threatened by outside influences or policies, these rights help them keep their unique identity alive. This can include protecting traditional ceremonies, languages, or clothing styles. Land and resource rights are also important. Many indigenous groups depend on specific lands and natural resources for their survival. Collective land rights give these communities control over their territories, helping prevent exploitation and ensuring their way of life continues. Workers organized into groups also have collective rights. These include the right to bargain as a group for fair wages, safe working conditions, and reasonable hours. These rights help balance the power between individual workers and large companies. In social justice, collective rights are vital because some harms affect entire communities, not just individuals. Environmental damage can harm whole neighborhoods, and policies that erase cultures threaten entire identities. Protecting these rights helps address inequalities that cannot be fixed by focusing only on individual rights. Putting collective rights into practice means creating laws that recognize group claims, involving communities in decision-making, and protecting their resources and traditions. Challenges include balancing these rights with individual freedoms and managing conflicts between different groups. Governments and institutions need to be willing and able to support these rights fairly. Overall, collective rights are a foundation for fairness in society. They help marginalized communities keep their culture, land, and voice, making society more inclusive and just for everyone.